Australia's biggest industrial polluters will be forced to reduce emissions by 4.9% each year under new reforms unveiled by the Albanese government. Labor's changes to the safeguard mechanism would increase the emissions reduction trajectory of 215 companies nationwide. Political reporter Olivia Casely filed this report.
Now, we've got the balance right. What it's about is reducing emissions.
The Prime Minister is touring regional Queensland and the very areas the Nationals say proposed reforms to the safeguard mechanism will hurt most.
The practical application and reality of these policies mean that regional Australia takes it in the neck.
The scheme has been around since 2016, but the Albanese government wants to recalibrate it so there's a greater onus on industry to reduce emissions. The proposal will require the big emitters to drop their emissions by about 5% each year, and it's a crucial vehicle for Labor's plan to meet its legislated 2030 emissions reduction target of 43%.
What the announcement yesterday does is about providing business with that certainty to invest, to be able to achieve good outcomes for our economy whilst we're delivering good outcomes for the environment.
Under the scheme, companies will be given a target. If they emit less, they will be able to sell their leftover credit. If they go over, they'll have to purchase additional credits to get them back under that threshold, or else pay big fines.
The government wants to roll out the changes by July 1, paving the way for a political fight with the Greens and the Coalition, who are already showing resistance to the changes.
It will be a tax ultimately on households, there'll be a tax on jobs and certainly a tax on regional Australia.
Environmental groups say these schemes don't result in real carbon emission savings and would like to see companies forced to cut emissions altogether. Industry groups want the squabbling to stop so they can plan for the future.
So I think they're a bit tired of having to debate this or that or the other. They just want some rules so they can get on with things.
Labor is being told to hold the line and not cave in to the Greens' demands.
Overall, there's been quite strong support from industry around from where the government is taking this, but if it was to be taken somewhere else by politics, that would weaken that support and it would make our industrial competitiveness much worse.
Olivia Casely, Sky News, Canberra.